Hi Connor, it's Mike, Burton Caravans, just doing your handover video for your Sprite Quattro. I'll start at the rear of the caravan on the offside, and we have the lockers for the cassette toilet. There, that's the cassette, and above, put the key in there, pull the flap down. You fill up the toilet flush with fresh water through this piece here, through there. And then add some pink chemical, which is the fragrance, as per the instructions on the chemical bottle. Close that and use your key to lock it. To remove the cassette, if it needs emptying, you squeeze vertical this little orange handle here and pull out the cassette all the way. You turn the spout through 90 degrees, unscrew the cap, empty the contents, fill with blue chemical as per the instructions on the chemical bottle, turn back through 90 degrees, push it back in so that handle clicks back in there, close the hatch and lock it if you need to. These two here are the exit for the grey water for the sinks and the shower units, and that goes into your waste master, which is inside the caravan, and there's some grey piping in the tubes in the front locker of the caravan. To connect power to the caravan, here we go, that's your mains lead, which is in the front of the caravan. That's your 16 amp plug fitted into the caravan. There is a slot here so the cable goes behind there, so when you close the door it doesn't trap the cable. Leisure battery fitted to the caravan, ready to go. Aquaroll with fresh water in there, and this is the water pump, so make sure that the pump is submerged into the water. And to remove this part, there's a little blue trigger underneath there, just see that there? Just let me focus in on that. Squeeze it there and just pull that out, that comes out, and then push back in and you hear it click in again, that's fine. Gas bottle on your caravan's got some gas in it, and I've connected up the hose to the regulator at the top there, so that's all on and ready to go. That's your fresh water carrier in there, gas bottles, locks, that's the grey pipe for the grey water, so everything's there. Just going to step inside the caravan. Okay, so I've lifted up the cushions off the front right hand seats, okay, and what we've got down here is this yellow toggle switch here. It lies flat for normal operation. This is your draining point for winter and frost protection. So for normal operation, horizontal, and when you want to dump the water out of the caravan and leave the caravan empty of water, you flick into the vertical position, yeah, and you leave it vertical over winter, okay. What we have here under the seat as well is the power unit for the caravan. So you've got heating, hot water, charging, reverse polarity, and you've got shut down button there to switch the power off into the caravan if should you want to. These are the 12-volt fuses, and they're all numbered from 1 to, there's 10 in there at the moment, but there's a couple of 3 spares, and adjacent to that there is your 2 40-volt trips, and they're numbered underneath there, MCB1, MCB2 and 3, and the yellow trip reset button. On the drop down door to the seating, there is a transfer on there, and it's got all the 12-volt fuses, what size fuse and what they are, it's listed there, what they are protecting, okay, and also across there 1, 2, 3 trips and what they are protecting and operating as well. Okay, nice and straightforward. As you come into the caravan, above the door, we've got the Swift command unit, which looks complicated, but it's not. It's very straightforward. Power on, okay. That there is a tap sign, and that puts the water pump that's in your fresh water outside and draws the water into the caravan. So that's on at the moment, that's water coming into the system. These are for your interior lights on the caravan. That's your awning light for the outside of the caravan, and these are going to the settings here if you want to set the clock up and various things like that. So we're all live at the moment. That's all fine. I'm going to move across here to our Truma. Let's get that shadow gone off there. There, perfect. This Truma system here does your hot water and your heating. Okay, press the black circle dot there in the middle. Just let my phone tune in a minute. There, perfect. So press the button, the middle circle button there, and there's the motorhome caravan flashing there in the left hand corner. Press the button again. That's 27 degrees. That's what it is in this caravan at the moment. It's cooking, but just proving that the heating's working as it should. Press the button again. I've just reduced it down to 14. You just turn the dial slightly, and then the hot water's flashing. Press the button and it's on hot, or you can have it on eco, or you can have it on boost. Boost means when you arrive on site, you want instant hot water. It heats it up quicker than normal, but once it's heated up, you must turn it back to hot, okay, or eco. Press the button again, turn the dial. That's a gas cylinder come electricity flashing. Press the button again. You can have electricity power 2, turn the dial, electricity power 1. So some sites give you 16 amps of power, some sites only give you 10 amps of power, so you have to select between the two. You can turn the dial again. You can have a mixture of gas and electric, where it automatically blends gas and electric from the gas bottle and the electricity supply. Mixtures 1 or 2, depending on the power setting of the campsite power. Turn it again, and you can go on to gas and just have it on gas. Back to electric 2, because we've got plenty of power here. Turn the dial, and we've got the fan. That blows the air through the caravan. You can have it on the eco or high. If should you want to blow some hot air through, or in the summer you might just want to put the fan on just to turn some air over in the caravan without having the heating on. So that's nice and simple, and that's how you operate the heating and the hot water in the caravan. So round to the hob and the oven and the grill. One igniter does all there. So turn the gas dial for the burner. Hold it in for 3 or 4 seconds, let go. Try the next one. Hold it in 3 or 4 seconds. As you can see, all the burners are working as they should. That's all 3 burners on. Turn them off. Again with the grill, push and hold the button in. Press the igniter. That's that working fine. And finally the oven. Hold it in 4 or 5 seconds. Perfect. So that's all working as it should. Move across to the fridge. So the fridge works on gas, electric and vehicle battery, not leisure battery. So the grey button switches the power on to the caravan, to the fridge, and then you've got these arrow buttons here. Okay, so press the button there, and currently you can see the blue light. It's under the mains electric plug. We can go on to battery, and it's alarming because we're not connected to a vehicle. That's the only reason it's bleeping. So we're going to come off that. We're going to go on to gas. So you can have it on gas or electric. Okay, let's put it back onto there. And there's your temperature there. You've got the temperature button there. You just keep pressing that and it increases the temperature of the fridge. Been on for half an hour. It's nice and cool in there. Just check the freezer box. Yeah, that's starting to freeze up, so that I know that's working as it should. We've got all the lights and everything on in the caravan. Everything's working as it should. Into the bathroom. We've got hot water coming out the taps as it should. Perfect. That's nice and warm, so that's working fine. This is the flush for the fresh, clear water to flush the toilet. You can hear that there. The toilet swivels, and there's a slide valve underneath, which you slide across and open and empty the contents into the cassette below. So there we go, one fully operational Sprite Quattro. Looking forward to you guys coming to collect it. Thank you.